Getting it harder way, Southern T. Back with another EP. And I'm glad y'all good folks can make it. Y'all do your boy a favor as y'all roll in. When y'all roll in, y'all hit that like button. And if y'all ain't subscribed to the channel, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel for your boy. Uh, if you know, or if you don't know, I'm about to tell you anyway. Nito down there and Monster Inoue, they had a fight last week. Actually, one last week. It was this week. It was Tuesday. Nino down there and Monster Inoue, they faced off this Tuesday in a battle for was it 3 belts? 3 belts in the weight class in the 118-pound division. They faced off in a contest in which Monster Inoue, was successful. He beat Nonito Donaire by knockout. You know what I mean? Impressive knockout. Second round knockout. Nonito Donaire looked extremely, overmatched in the contest. Some people feel like Nino Donaire should retire. I'm not one of the people who necessarily feel like that. I think he could be anyone in their division, or maybe a lower division, not named, Monster anyway. We gonna get to it. Let me say what's up to my guy in the bill. What's good, MP? What the fuck? Appreciate you sliding through. Grease with fire. What's good, Brody? Glad you can make it. We about to chop it up. But first thing first, I'm finna let y'all see it. Finna let y'all see the rapping process. So y'all can know exactly what we talking about. And it's gonna be this white piece of padding. Gonna be a white piece of padding. Can you guys see the white piece of padding that's sticking up? Matter of fact, I'm gonna do y'all one better. I'm finna do y'all one better. I got you. I'm gonna play the video from here.
Champion, undefeated.
I'm gonna play the video from here. Let y'all see it. I got y'all so y'all can see it. It's gonna be a white piece of padding. I don't know. I'm about to let y'all see, let y'all judge for yourself. Then I'm gonna tell you, what I came up with. I'm gonna tell you what I discovered, came up with it as in discovered, Google research type deal. I'm finna show you. Finna get it up for y'all right now. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it. I got you. Finna get y'all going. So y'all can see for yourself. Now this is good. This what he doing now was good. That's legal. That's legal. You see this white piece of padding right here that they're putting over the knuckle as they wrap it. They got this white piece sticking out, and then they got the padding. Right here, see? That's the gauze, and that white piece sticking out right there. This white piece is the piece that's in question. This white piece right here is the piece that's in question. This is what's, you see how it extends? Now it adds, now I'm sure the Inoue, right, is using it for a layer of protection, right? And he's not using it, as an advantage for punching power, right? But some people think, that he's using it for an advantage for punching power, You know what I mean? I'm sure the reason he's using it is to protect his hands. You know what I mean? But with all that being said, you see how it go down from there. Even with all that being said, you know what I mean? This is legal. It is legal where he's at. It is legal where he is at. You know what I mean? Where the fight took place at, where him and Donaire fought at, this is legal. You know what I mean? You can see it, kind of see it right here. You know, this is legal where this fight took place at. But my thing is, what's good, Teddy? And I see you down there, Teddy. What's good, D-Man? I see y'all down there. Y'all smash that like button for him on the way in. The thing is, you know, if this fight took place in the U.S., if this fight took place in America, it will be illegal. Like he wouldn't be able to add this extra piece right here. What's up, baby? Okay. So right here. Oh, we'll go to the bathroom. Take it to the bathroom. Take it to the bathroom. If she boo-boo on the floor, I'm making you clean it up. But yeah, this piece of padding right here, if this fight was taking place in the USA, you know, it would be, you know, deemed illegal. Mr. Anderson, again, I'm gonna explain, Mr. Anderson. Now, I'm pretty sure the reason that Inoue is using it, right, is to protect his knuckle, right? But at the same time, I do see, you know, how people are upset that, you know, maybe that has something to do with Inoue's, you know, punching power against Donaire. Some people don't like, you know, how that, you know, how it looked. And then this surface, and now you got people speculating whether this was the advantage that Inoue had over Donaire, you know, Tuesday on fight night, you know what I mean, or fight day. Now, I will say in Japan, this is legal. You know what I mean? But in the U.S., this would not be legal. You know what I mean? So if he had to fight over here, if Donaire and Inoue fought over here, Inoue would not have been able to add this extra piece, you know, of padding right here on his knuckle. You know what I mean? You know, you can see it kind of right there too, the lining of it, you know, kind of right there. He would not have been able to add this extra piece, you know, on his knuckle. You know, this is normal. You know, the gauze wrap, you know what I'm saying, hand wraps. You know, they wrapped it, right? So we just saw them wrap it. Let's watch them again. They wrapped it, and then they wrapped it again. See, they wrapped it regularly, right? They wrapped it, right, to the inseam of the hand. They wrapped it to the inseam of the hand, right? And then they come over it again, over the top of the inseam with the piece and the gauze. You know what I mean? Boom. Like, you see, they wrapped it, right? His wrist is double wrapped, which is normal. You know, you got to keep the protection on your wrist. That shit hurt when you punch. That shit hurts your wrist like a motherfucker, right? So they double wrapped it, right? They double wrapped his wrist, right? They wrapped his hand to the inseam. You see his hand right here, his fingers, right? You see his hand right there. They wrapped his hand to the inseam of his palm, right here. This is where they wrapped. Where they're wrapping, you know, where they're wrapping the padding and the gauze now is where they wrap to the inseam, right? So they wrapped his wrist and wrapped his hand to the inseam, but now they went over it again, right? His wrist, his hand to his inseam again, and they added the gauze and they added the extra layer of, you know, of protection. You know what I mean? So they double wrap, you know, the gauze and the protection, you know, on. You can see where it come down, you know, right here, type deal. You see where the padding thing come down. But yeah. So what he did is legal where this fight took place. Now my thing is, look how Inoue looked at the camera real quick. And then they're adding another. Then they add, you know, and then they flip the gauze back, you know. So we just saw, you know, it extended, right? We just saw the gauze extended here. Here we could see the gauze extended, right? You see the piece hanging out. You see the piece hanging out over the top, right? You see the piece. And now as we continue to play the video, you're going to see he takes this top piece and he folds it back over the knuckle. So now there's 3 times. Look, he folds it back. Now he folds the hanging piece back. I'm gonna let you see it extended. Boom. Wait. He folds the hanging piece back. Now you see, it's no longer 2 flaps right here. It's just 1 flap. It's just a piece of, I guess styrofoam, whatever. I don't know what it is. Just the extra piece of padding. Just the extra piece of padding right there. You don't see the 2 extended. The piece that was hanging up, he folds it back onto, the knuckle part, and now he's wrapping it again. You know what I mean? Now he's wrapping it again. But that's the video, in question right there. Now I'm gonna get back to the chat. But that's the video in question, right there. I'm gonna say what's up to people that came in the building, and people said, "Oh man, suspect 2." Yeah, he said, "Dude is a cheater as I thought." He said, "Antonio Margarita was good. D-Man, appreciate you sliding through this junk. My guy Grease with fire. MP, what the fuck?" Tay D said, "It doesn't sit right with me, T. This is probably why they wanted to fight in Japan." He said, "Don't make no excuses for that, man, T. We know why he uses it." I ain't make no excuses for that, man. He said, "So how does he protect his hands when he fights in America, T?" He said, "What does that thing do for him?" Now, we gonna rap about it now. I'm guessing it protects his hand. I just, I took y'all through the process of what it was and everything like that. You know what I mean? He's asking me this, T. What does he do to protect his hands in USA fights? He said, "I believe they use these in sparring. Some of them have gel inside it so the knuckles don't bruise." He said, "A friend of mine fractured the tibia." I want to say tibia, but I know that ain't tibia. Yeah, that tibia, and they use something like that on ankles. Oh, tibia, yeah. And it was very soft, but the doctor said it would harden when exposed to air, and sometimes hard as a cast. Oh, shit. It's illegal in America. I'm telling you, it's illegal in America, but it's legal over there where he was. You know what I mean? So he would not be able to do that in the U.S., but he was able to do it over there. Said Mr. Anderson sounds like the plaster margarita used once it got exposed to sweat, it hardened. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I'm gonna let y'all do with that as y'all may. You know what I mean? Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all hit that like button for your boy. Y'all I'm gonna let y'all do with that as y'all may. I just want to do my due diligence, bring light and explain the process. I think I'm gonna explain the process, one more time. You know what? I'm gonna run us through it one more time. I'm gonna run through it one more time. We gonna run through it. We go. Hey, look, all right, we gonna do it one more time. I'm gonna let y'all, what's in question, for the people, that come in late, for the people who go see it later, I'm gonna do it twice. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let y'all watch it and I'm gonna explain it, as it plays. Okay, this is the hand wrapping process in question. You see that they tape it regularly, to the inseam from the wrist, thin layer from the wrist to the inseam of the hand, to the close of the fist, right? Boom. Now, you gotta let it play. Now we gonna stop it. Now we gonna get to the 2 pieces, hanging over the knuckle, right? Boom. Now you see 2 flaps hanging over his knuckle, where his inseam at. We just saw him tape the wrist to the inseam of his hand, the closing, the opening and closing of his hand. Now you see these 2 flaps hanging over, the inseam of his hand, his knuckle, where it closes. You can also notice, right, that they tape the wrist again. You know what I mean? They tape the wrist again. They tape the hand down, and they tape down the gauze, and they tape this thin, piece of padding, right here down. They tape the gauze and this thin piece of padding, down. Oh, they retape the wrist. They tape the, the palm and the inseam and everything. They taped it down again, right? So we're gonna let them finish the process. You see 2 flaps right here. This flap sticking up is the flap in question. You know what I mean? But what I'm showing y'all But I'm showing y'all right now, what I'm showing y'all right now is that this is the flap that's in question. But notice it's two pieces hanging up right here now. So we go, I'm gonna play it, I'm gonna let it go on, right? So now they're double wrapping it again. Now they're wrapping the wrist and the hand and all that again, right? So there's two layers of wrapping that they got, right? Gauze wrap, tape, elastic tape, athletic tape, all that. Now notice that now you see one flap, you know. Now you see one flap, right? So they took the second flap, you know, you no longer see the second flap up here. They took the second flap and they folded it back onto the knuckle. You know, so the second flap is gone. They folded it back onto the knuckle, right? Now he's taping it again. Now this time it don't, you know, he didn't tape the wrist part. You know, he's not hitting the wrist, you know, with gauze or nothing like that. You know, he's only gauzing down, you know, the gauze wrap that he already gauzed down. You know, that was gauze wrap on the top of this piece of padding right here, right? Boom. There was gauze wrap on top of it. So he put that gauze wrap back on top of the knuckle. Now he gauze wrapping it again. Now my question, what they don't show in the video is, did he fold this fucking piece back too? I don't know, but I'm letting y'all see that now he gauze wrapping the gauze wrap again. You know what I mean? So let's proceed. But yeah, so that's it. So that's what's in question. Now again, this is legal in Japan where he at, but this is illegal here in America. He would not have been able to do this if he was in America, you know. But I'm gonna leave that to y'all as it may. I'm gonna let y'all. I was good, Carmen. Appreciate you sliding through this, John Carmen. Appreciate you sliding through. She said that's why he only fights in Japan. I don't know, you know. I'm gonna let y'all make y'all decisions on that. You know, y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all tell a friend and tell a friend. You know what I mean? If y'all would do your boy a favor, hit that like button before y'all roll on up out of here. Greatly appreciate that. Jab that like button. Greatly appreciate it. But that's you know, that's all I got, man. It's getting the harder way, sudden T. You know, this ain't the past, this ain't the future, but this the present. That's how we rocking. And I'm out. Look.